Welcome back to Poloniex. In this video, I would like to show you how you can transfer money from Coinbase into Poloniex so that you can purchase cryptocurrencies on Poloniex. So first of all, what you want to do when you create your account is you want to go up here on balances and then scroll down to deposits and withdrawals. Click on that, and then afterwards you're going to see this right here. So don't get confused. All of these are cryptocurrencies and you can deposit or withdraw. So what we want to do right now is you want to go down here to BTC, to Bitcoin, and we want to click over here to the right on deposit. Now, when we click on deposit, we'll get this. This is our Bitcoin deposit address. So we can use this address right here in order to transfer Bitcoin from Coinbase to Poloniex. So it says down here, important, send only B2C to this deposit address. Now, let me be frank with you. If you, for instance, use Ethereum and send Ethereum to this address, you might actually lose the Ethereum. So make sure that you're sending BTC, that you're sending Bitcoin. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to take the Bitcoin deposit address, you want to copy that, so copy paste that, and then afterwards go into Coinbase. Now, when you are in Coinbase, what you want to do is you want to click up here on accounts. And when you are in accounts, you have your wallets over here. For instance, we got the BTC, the Bitcoin wallet. We got the BCH, so the Bitcoin Cash wallet. Then ETH, the Ethereum wallet. And then LTC, the Litecoin wallet. Now, as you can see, I don't have any money in BCH. I have no money in ETH and no in LTC. What I want to do is I want to click up here on BTC wallet and then down here on send. So I click on send, and then it says right here, recipient, enter a BTC address. So I'm just going to plug in the address that we just copied. So basically this one right here, I'm going to plug that in here. And then it says withdraw from BTC wallet. This is the wallet. And the BTC wallet currently has 0.00159399 Bitcoin, which is around €14.31. So then down below, we can now add the amount. We can, for instance, say, all right, we're going to send max. So basically everything, which we actually will be doing. So for instance, right now we can send, for instance, this right here, or actually, let's go with something even lower. Let's actually go with, let's say, €5. We are sending €5, and it says €5 is 0.00055 Bitcoin. Now, down below, we can add a node, which honestly we don't need to do. This is now the network fee, which is actually quite high, which is $4.80. So actually, it is quite a lot of money as the network fee. To be honest, $4 or €4.80 is around, I think, $6 or something like that. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the max, because let's be frank, you know, this much as a network fee, if I transfer money, then I'll only do it once. So right, I'm going to click on continue, and then afterwards it's going to say, all right, do you really want to send this to Poloniex, so to this address right here? It says again, to a BTC address, this one right here from BTC wallet. So now we're going to type in the number that they sent to us to our phone, and then afterwards we should be able to transfer this money directly to Poloniex. So let's click on confirm, and let's see, all right, it worked. Your transaction has been sent. So we now actually bought Bitcoin, or actually we sent Bitcoin to Poloniex. So it says right here, it is still pending, which means, of course, that it will take some time until this Bitcoin is sent to Poloniex. So don't worry if it takes up to 15 minutes to arrive. So when we are in Poloniex, of course, we can then just go to the exchange. We can go to any coin that we want to buy. So for instance, if you want to buy coins that are connected with BTC, so with Bitcoin or with Ethereum or with XMR, we can do that at any given time. Now, because we have Bitcoin in Poloniex, we can only purchase coins that are connected with Bitcoin, so these ones right here. But of course, at any given time, you can go down here. When you, for instance, click, let's say, on you have to go up and you have to click on ETH. So when you click on ETH, BTC ETH, you can scroll down and you can basically sell ETH and transform Bitcoin into Ethereum. So if you do that, then afterwards you can basically purchase the coins right here that you can only normally purchase with ETH. So for instance, when you click right here on BTC, and let's pretend that the money has already been sent, what you can do is you can click on any of those right here. For instance, let's say you want to jump on the train of Stellar, you want to make some money with Stellar. Then afterwards, what you want to do is you want to scroll down, and then down here, you can buy Stellar. So you just go down here to buy STR, and you can set the price. So basically what it says right here, this is the price where currently STR is trading at. So it's trading at 0.00004982 Bitcoin. Down below it says, all right, the amount that you want to buy. So of course it says up here we have no Bitcoin because the money hasn't transferred yet, but down here we can then write down the amount of STR that we want to buy, and then it will show in total how much Bitcoin we spent. Now of course we only have a certain amount of Bitcoin, and if you for instance write something in here that is perhaps like, let's say you want to purchase 500 billion STR, then of course Poloniex is going to tell you you don't have that amount of money. Then when you click down here on buy, it will purchase the cryptocurrency for you. Now sometimes it will take up to 30 seconds until the transaction has been done, so sometimes it will take a little bit of time for you to actually make the transaction. So when you scroll down, you're actually going to see a couple of things down here. You're going to see so-called sell orders and so-called buy orders. Now, there are people that want to sell their Bitcoin, and there are people who want to buy, for instance, their Bitcoin. Or actually, in this case, people who want to sell STR and people who want to buy STR. And basically what you can see right here is just an open exchange. You can see, all right, this is the amount at what people are selling them. This is the price that people are buying them. So basically these are now sell orders and buy orders, and you can also change the price at which you want to buy it or which you want to sell it up here. Now, why should you do that? Well, sometimes, you can just simply change the buy order or the sell order, and then later on the transaction is gonna be done. So basically you, for instance, write in here the price, you want to buy it for a very low price. So you want to buy it for, let's say, 0.00004482. And then when you place the order, it will actually not go through immediately. It will actually pop up in here, and then it will at a certain point, of course, be fulfilled if the price goes down, or let's say if there's an offer of people wanting to sell STR at 0.00004482 Bitcoin. Now, then down below, we get the so-called market depths, which is basically a supply and demand scheme. So we can say, all right, these are the people that want to buy, these are the people that want to sell for a certain price. And then down here, you can see in real time the trades that are being made right now. So you can see, all right, for instance, day 2018, 24th of January, when I'm recording this, almost every single second we have like 10, 20, 30, perhaps 100 transactions. For instance, this one right here, this is only the 59th second. So when you look at that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually, we have so many. It's basically in that 1 second, let's say we had 30 transactions. So all of these are transactions right now. And you can see a lot of people say sell, 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 sell. But then there are also a lot of people who say buy, 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 which is quite interesting because, when there's a lot of buy, it basically means that people think the price is going to go up. So I would always look at the trade history, and I would look at how many people buy and how many people sell. And right now, everyone is buying, also except these 2 or 3 transactions down here. But except that, everyone is buying, 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 buying. Then a couple more here, but buying, 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 which is a very good sign, which most likely means that the price is going to go up. And as you can see, there is this huge candlestick right here that goes up. So we can see that the price of STR of Stellar is going up right now. Now there's something called candlesticks charts, which is basically this one right here. The red one's showing, all right, this is the maximum and the minimum of how much it went up or down in this certain time frame. This always applies to these candlesticks charts, but basically red means it is going down and green means it's going up. So when you click over here, you can check out the Fibonacci levels. This is basically just trend lines that you plug in here, and also a couple more information that we're going to talk about later on. Then we got the SMA, which is a moving average, the EMA, the EMA2, and the so-called Bollinger Band, but we're going to talk about them later on, and I'm going to show you step by step how to use them. But just for you, as you know, the technical background, you can just click on here, and then you can change a couple of things about the actual chart. Now, when you scroll down, you're going to see something down here. You can basically let the candlesticks appear only in a 30-minute time frame, in a 2-hour time frame, a 4-hour time frame, or a 1-day time frame. So basically what I personally like to do is I always like to go with, if I day trade, with the 5 to 50-minute candlesticks, but if I go long term, of course it makes sense to go with something bigger. But anyway, so down here then we got the zoom. This is, for instance, right now, when we click on this one, this is the monthly zoom, so we can see this is actually going up. We can, for instance, put, let's say, the Fibonacci level in here. We can see, all right, this is actually the trend that it shows right here. This is not the perfect tool to use. I will show you later on which tool is better to use. But of course, just common sense, you know, when you start here and go all the way over here, you see that it's going up, and nevertheless right now there's kind of like this sideward trend, but we're going to talk about all of these trends later on. This is now the 2-week time window, the 1-week time window, the 4 days time window, which is actually quite good. And again, we have now the Fibonacci levels in here. We see, all right, this is really going up. We have something happening here. In the last 4 days, the price for Stellar went up very, very quickly from at the lowest, somewhere down here, at around, let's say, 0.00003892, up to this point right now at 0.00004968, which actually is a jump by, let's say, around 20%, or maybe a little bit less. Maybe, let's say, around 15%. So a 15% increase over the last 4 days, basically, or this is actually, well, maybe the 3rd day until today. So in 3 days, and you can also see, and this is now the amount, let's say, of transactions. You can see that there are a lot of transactions right now. And we can basically also change this, of course, to a 2-day time window, to a 24-hour time window, to a 6-hour time window. And because we can change the candlesticks down here, we can also see, all right, in a given time frame, how much did it went up, how much did it go down. And that, of course, helps us to understand, all right, should we invest or not? So when we now scroll down, let's see how the market changed. It is still very much buy, even though we have more sells in here. Actually, we had a lot of people selling right now. But as it seems, you know, there are a lot of people that in the beginning bought just a couple of seconds ago, actually. And now slowly we have more and more red appearing, which could be a sign that people actually, you know, taking their money out of it. But again, we can see, all right, there is a green candlestick right here. So this means the price went up like massively. And now we see, all right, this is somehow switching, let's say, it's switching between, you know, red and green. And many people who are day trading and who look at this right now, and they're like, okay, after this huge candle chart right here, after this, you know, big green one, is there another one coming, or is perhaps the trend stopping right now? Is it perhaps going down again? And they trade for these little changes. And we can see right now this little red thing right here, it goes down. And I bet you anything, when we go down here, we're going to see more sells now. And as I said, people respond to it instantly. So we have many more sells right now than we have buys. So there are a lot of people who are watching this candlestick chart right now and to say, oh, this is going down. I'm going to sell, because I don't want the chart to go all the way down. Now it's going up again. So people might be buying. As you can see, buy. So really, you can sometimes trade the market in a way that just simply, you know, is about people's emotions. People see this, they're like, ugh, it's going down, a lot of red, I'm gonna sell. And sometimes when a lot of people say sell, 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 the price is gonna go down. And if people say, all right, buy, 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 the price is gonna go up. So when you watch this down here carefully, what you're going to see is certain indicators. If there are more sells than buys, the price is going down, most likely. If the price goes up, we have more buys than sells. And all of these right now are trades that happen in this second. So when you go over here, we also got notices, which is basically things that are happening on Poloniex right now. So for instance, updates about certain things on Poloniex. And again, over here, we just simply got the markets for BTC, for ETH, for XMR, and for US dollars. So all right, that was it now here for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next one.